Well, hello to everybody watching our live broadcast, wherever you may be around the world. We've been watching you log in and we're really excited at Race HQ. Today is a truly exciting opportunity to connect with students, teachers and family members all across the globe who are all logged in at the same time. And we're here. It's the 18th Maths in Motion Challenge. It's our world final. We know that a couple of you had some technical hitches this morning, but you are a resourceful bunch and we're so grateful. Every single car that should be in this race is entered in our race. Our format for the afternoon is going to be a short introduction from me, followed by the teacher's race, and then we might watch another race after that. We'll see what time allows. I know the excitement's building, and it won't be long now until we know who our 2018 World Champions are. But first, we just want to take a quick look back over the last 12 months. Maths in Motion continues to grow in popularity, and we've now got schools across the globe using our software, with particular growth in Europe, the Middle East, and especially in Australia. This year, our world final sees teams from Australia, Belgium, China, Dubai, England and Scotland racing. We now run the software in over 14 countries and have more than 100,000 active users. That's a lot of practice laps every year. The biggest decision we took this year, after lots of discussion and consultation with you, was to take the world final online. We're so pleased that we have. The response we've had from the Maths in Motion community has been very positive, and as a result we have no children denied the opportunity to compete due to costs and logistics getting in the way. So here we are, our 18th challenge, but our first online race meeting. The first of many, we hope, and we're thrilled that you've been able to experience our first year highs and a couple of lows. For the first time in a number of years, every single school who got through to the final has been able to compete, and this excites us greatly. We also know that across the world, schools are turning the final into an event that not only students who get to compete get to experience, but also the rest of their class, in many cases their whole school, and in some really special cases, parents and family members too. From Race HQ, we send a message to you all now, hoping you're having a wonderful day, and in fact for some of you, a wonderful night. Everyone who has entered a car today wants to be the world champions. We wouldn't compete if we ultimately didn't want to win. But we also want you to know, back at school, that you're all winners. And right now, we want you to give yourselves a huge clap and cheer for getting through to the 2018 finals. We hope that through the year, you have seen your maths improve as you work on cars and work through the various knockout rounds to be in the position you are today. But we also hope that you've had fun doing so. We hope that you've made some new friends and that you've learnt to work as a team, and that you can see working in a job that needs maths like you have been doing in order to set up a car to race is a job that's very much in your reach. We want you to aim high and achieve whatever you can. We see you all as winners, and you'll all know the journey you've been on to get to this stage, so well done. Just a couple more highlights from the last 12 months. We've continued to run our Maths in Motion training courses. We run these as an introduction for new teachers to get a flavour for what the software can do, and they're proving an excellent way for new schools to experience it. We're really grateful to our Centres of Excellence and also to our host schools who've let us in to run these events, and we look forward to running many more in the coming 12 months. We're continuing to use social media as a way of reaching out to our community. So please look us up on Facebook and like our page and follow us on Twitter. Please do spread the word about this as well and look out for our competitions. We hope that you're enjoying the new look of the software. We think it's great. And a huge thank you to Alistair at Firestorm Software for the hard work in getting our new look version released. Before we go to our races, we're going to enjoy watching the teachers' race, which is now a firm fixture in the race calendar for the World Final. It's always great that so many of you teachers, amongst your really busy jobs, are willing to submit a car and yourselves to some light-hearted teasing from Brian. And we're really grateful that you are. So good luck to you all, and I really hope you've done your fuel calculations correctly. So, finally, some thank yous. We've already thanked Alistair for his work on the new software, but he's also written the software which allows the online final to take place. Our new format, quite literally, could not have taken place without him, so thank you very much, Alistair. Thanks also to the whole team who've made this event happen. Brian, Wendy, Mandy, Pam and Sarah, who've sent packs out to schools, set everything up in our studio, invigilated and directed the whole session. We are indebted to you all and grateful for your part in making this great event happen. Thank you also to Ian and Pat, who I know will be watching live, for all your help and support throughout the year, as always. Once again, we're very grateful to support from Silverstone Circuits and Rapid Education. Now, I believe it's time to race, but just before I go, don't forget that we want to see your comments on our social media. So please remember to tweet us. Some of you have been tweeting using 2018 on the MIM, so please remember our hashtag is hashtag MIM18, and we're going to try and share as many of those throughout the day and the next few days as we possibly can. Please also, if you can, email us any photographs that you've got so we can include those on our website as part of our World Final wrap-up as well. Well, I can hear outside that my helicopter has just arrived to take me to the Paul Ricard circuit, where I believe some of you may have been racing this morning. So I'm going to join Brian over at Paul Ricard, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Good luck to everyone and have a great afternoon.
Well, we're both here, and that was just amazing. By the wonders of internet helicopters, James has made it. As you can see behind us, we're at the Paul Ricard circuit.
The weather is beautiful here today.
It's fantastic. We've got open neck shirts on, and my word, it's glorious here. We're just to the north of Marseille, in the mountains at the back, and there is not a cloud in the sky. So every year we have a teachers' race. Every year they put their reputations on the line, and every year they fail to impress in the way that the children do. But
fortunately, they're better at teaching than doing it.
Absolutely. And of course, without them, this couldn't happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I suppose, kids, if you're with your teachers, just give them a big round of applause, because it's probably best done now. That's great. Well done. Okay, without further ado, we're going to hook into the teachers' race, and we'll see where we go from there. We'll take a couple of seconds just to get things going. You really made that quickly, didn't you?
I did. The helicopter was very comfortable as well.
Quite amazing.
Yeah, I was quite impressed actually.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh,
right.
And here's
we're
the
on
race.
the grid. So we've got James Holmes, Chalfont St Giles, Billy Davison at St John's, Andy Duncan at St Martin's, Julia Marshall at Merchant Taylors, Oliver Hayden at King's, Rebecca Morris there, Coastal, and Karen Russell up in Glasgow. Paul Smith there, I'll say that again, that's Paul Sutton at Butler's Court, Hazel Dwyer at Glen Eyre, Tanya Uren at Kingston, Abby Walton in Australia, they're both of those together, interesting. Gemma Cannon at Orford, who's meant to be abseiling and canoeing, but I'm sure she's watching this race. Heather Nesbitt from Tolbar, Mike Sturrock in Shrewsbury, Jean Green down in Presswood, more used to racing traction engines than Formula One cars. David Herdman at St Peter and St Paul's, Judy Brewster, Matt Hewitt, Fiona Lamb, David Shattock coming up there in 6th place, John Wright down in Devon, Deera International in Dubai, Bell Farm, St Patrick's are at Middlesbrough Football Club, and in pole position, Alex Scott at Queen Mary's Grammar. So, as we know, when the red lights go out, we're racing. Here they go.
Oh, how exciting.
Oh, and some. My heart is pounding. Right, we're away. What have we got here, James?
Well, it looks like down the road in Monaco it's raining.
Yeah, absolutely right. Just we're in the right place here. 5 junctions up the motorway. So we've got St Patrick's in the lead. We've got Queen Mary. Well, no, Bell Farm straight into 2nd place. We've got Queen Mary's in 3rd. Deera International, rookies in the racing world of Cars Massive Motion. Z in there. Kensington again. Guangzhou. Apologies for the pronunciation. And Coastal. As you can see, we're demonstrating in the new software. The first 7 or 8 places are fixed, and the rest are scrolling round. Glasgow Academy there in 18th place. As always at the beginning of the race, there are a lot happening, so we'll just let that sort itself out. Grenland Sholen are there, that's Belgium, you can see by the flags.
So we've got quite a few new teachers in this race, Brian.
Yeah, we have. Over half the schools this year
have
never been in this race before, which is really, really good. We've got a lot of rookie teachers. Quite nervous, some of them, from the emails they sent us. But for instance, you've got people like Paul Sutton at Butler's Court. He's used every version of Mass in Motion since it was on a cassette.
God, how old's he?
I don't know, because I can't remember what a cassette was anyway, and
Blimey.
I'm sure none of the children can. But yeah, he tells me he knows the cassette tape version. But there we are. Anyway, lap 3, where are we? St Patrick's, yes, there we go. They're at Middlesbrough Football Club, as I say. They've been in the final before. Kevin O'Donnell. One teacher described Kevin O'Donnell as my nemesis. I really must look that up and see what that means. Bell Farm, we've got Deera International there, Queen Elizabeth. Lots of overtaking, and some there struggling to stay on the track because that weather conditions are catching some of you out by the look of it.
Don't always go for the right tyres in this weather.
Well, no. Lots of people have missed that already by the look of it. It's a bit sad. Don't like to see fiberglass all over the road, but there we are. Anyway, how are we doing? What have we got there? There we are. Some groups of people watching us all around the world. That's quite nerve-wracking.
It is. Wow.
Whew, dear, oh dear.
St Patrick's still holding 1st place.
Yeah, it's looking after just 5 laps, though. It's still early days yet. And there's Fiona Lamb in Grenland Sholen in Belgium. That school is near the Menham Bridge, the Menham Gate rather, for any of you who know it. Absolutely beautiful place. Commemorating lots of horrible things that happened in the First World War. But that's for another day. So,
Deera International in 3rd, another new school.
Yeah, absolutely. So, then they're in Dubai. That's just looking really interesting at the moment. Some of the rookies are really punching above their weight here.
Oh, well, some are going into the pits as well.
Yeah. First pit stops coming through.
26 seconds in the pits. What a long time.
Yeah, takes ages here. Yeah.
A low fuel light. Let's hope they make it to the pits.
Whoa. But this is when it starts to get exciting, of course, because the teachers, of course, have to. Well, they've got to face whether they can divide by 2.
It's a tricky thing to do.
It is, I know, absolutely.
And we're getting messages in from, I think, probably our YouTube feed to good luck for everybody taking part today. So we're getting lots of messages of support. If you're able to send us a message on YouTube, do, and we will try and read it out. And do keep those tweets coming in as well. Are you hoping that your teacher wins, or are you hoping that your teacher loses? There's always a bit of a split opinion, isn't there, in the teachers' race?
It's not for me to say, but I know what side I'd be on if my old maths teacher was in here, James, I have to say. But there we are. Right, oh, look, Deera International. That's Dan Charlton. He's got straight into the lead there, just after 9 laps. Big cheer for you, sir. And away you go. Another rookie. These are the first-time racers. David Shattuck at Kensington there, squeezing into second place, and John Wright down at Queen Elizabeth, creeping into third.
And a message from Abby Tillett in Australia, saying good luck from Australia. Thanks, Abby. We hope you're enjoying watching.
Yeah.
Hopefully the weather's as nice as it is here at Paul Ricard.
Yeah. Talking of Australia, of course, there's Abby at Australian High, and there's Tanya, excuse me, at Kingston Primary. And between the two of them, they've really got this going in Western Australia.
We've got quite a few schools joining in Australia now.
Yeah, we have.
All down to their efforts.
Yeah,
we're
well, I think they've
that.
seen what's happened in the cricket and thought they'll try and beat us at this. But
absolutely.
Never mind. Sorry, Abby, I couldn't resist it. There we are. So what's on in the race? We've still got Deera and Kensington and Queen Elizabeth and Shrewsbury, Guangzhou. That's Matt Hewitt. What's on in the race? Still got Deera. We're flashing across to some of the viewers worldwide here.
Catherine Herdman's looking forward to the results.
Catherine who?
Catherine Herdman.
I think you. Oh, Catherine. Hello, Catherine. I should think you're supporting David Herdman.
I would imagine so.
That may be a big assumption there, but if that's right, that's Burla Marsh School in the Fenlands of Lincolnshire. The flat.
And how are they
Fenlands.
currently doing?
And we can't see. Where is he? There he is. St Peter, 9th. So he's in 9th. More pit stops coming up here now. Australian Abby Tillett, and Abby is losing grip. All the wrong tyres. I suppose living
Kensington have gone into the lead.
Yeah, but I suppose living in Western Australia, you wouldn't really know what wet weather tyre. Whoa! Look at that. That is John Wright. First teacher to admit can't divide by 2 or measure with a piece of string.
John, we'll try and get a maths in motion training course organised in your area ASAP.
Coming to a school near you soon. I think, kids, you need to sign him up for it. Where now? So Glen Eyre, there's Hazel going through there. Hazel Dwyer at Glen Eyre School.
Glen Eyre's the most local school to me.
It's not far from where you live.
It is.
Yeah. So when you fly home tonight, perhaps call and see her. You never know. So we then have
St Martin's. You seem to be losing a lot of grip.
I missed that. David Shattuck at Kensington Prep has just slipped into the lead there. This is quite interesting.
Yeah.
17
but now he's... Oh no, Kingston are getting low on fuel. Come on, Kingston.
Yeah. So that's Tanya there. And
we really are racing into some of these bends here as well.
I just think some of these teachers have just turned up the gas a little bit too much there.
Yeah, and we keep cutting to schools across the world to see what we're seeing.
Yeah. There's Belfast.
Deera back into first place, Brian.
Yeah. This is really good. It bodes well for the challenge.
And we've been told that Mr. O'Donnell is intensely watching.
Oh dear.
Is he hoping to take this trophy home with him again this year?
Or is he supporting Middlesbrough football club?
Well, we'll just have to find out. We're not long now. We're over halfway.
Yeah. Mr. O'Donnell, of course, is our current world teacher champion, but only, well, I say only, I don't know, but only for another 27 laps of this race, and then we'll find out what happens this year. So there we are. We've got David Herdman. David is the teacher, in fact, of our current junior world champions. Yeah, suggests he might know something about it.
Maybe they've taught him.
Yeah, I would think so. Well, his daughter is in the team, so I would think that she would have given him a tip or two. So what have we got going here? Race leaders. Just
I'm beginning to see some worryingly high engine temperatures.
Yeah,
these cars are really starting to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, who's that? That's Andy Duncan. Andy Duncan's clearly got his foot to the floor and through it. 27% engine temperature.
And that's another Yorkshire school, not too far from me at all.
I think, James, you'll find there's a message in that somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've got Shrewsbury Prep. That's Mike Sturrock down there. He's coming along. Gemma at Orford has crept into 8th place there.
And I know we've just quickly cut across to Australind to just have a look at their camera.
Yeah.
It's so exciting that we've got people around the world. Really is.
I think so. So we've got, This is really, really quite interesting. This is actually a good race for once, children. Your teachers have really, really, really tried hard this year. I think when you write their end of year reports, you could say tried very hard. 10
And
laps
a
to
message
go.
from Christian saying, "Come on, Miss Russell, Glasgow Academy."
That's Karen Russell at Glasgow Academy. She watched this race from Barcelona last year.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that very well, talking to her. So I wonder what the weather's like in Glasgow at the moment. I hope it's probably not the same as here, that's for
No,
sure.
I wouldn't have thought so.
No,
I won't say that it'll probably be raining.
no. Yeah, you could be right. So 7 laps to go. What have we got? St Peter and St Paul, still David Herdman. David Shattuck at Kensington Prep, still there in second. Dan Charlton in third. Mike Sturrock in 4th place. Matt Hewitt in 5th place. Judy Brewster there, another rookie. Well done. In 6th place at the moment. And on it goes. Who's that got engine temperature? I just saw it.
Oh!
Andy Duncan.
No!
No, I don't know. He's been doing this challenge for about 10 years and still can't.
I would say that mechanical failure was a very, very hot engine.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, and now Kingston, we have an
Yeah.
overheating engine.
Yeah, that's. Whoa, this is getting interesting. 6 laps to go. Are they pushing it? They really are. Look at those lap times. 76 seconds. I saw one.
This
going
is where
through
we really find out whether fuel calculations have been done
there. I
properly.
think so too. How long's a piece of string? And we'll soon find out the answer to that question.
I think some of these teachers are pushing their cars more than they would ever let their pupils push their
Yeah,
cars.
I think so too. And Guang Chao just got through into 4th place. Matt Hewitt. Guang Chao is part of the
Miles
Nord
Lawler is cheering on for Miss Uren.
Yeah, come on. So, Guang Chao there is part of the Nord Anglia group of schools. They've got schools all around the world, and Guang Chao represented them today.
And I know for a fact that as soon as the first session finished this morning, one of their pupils had to jump straight on an aeroplane to Barcelona, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and that never filtered through to us here. Oh, I wonder what they're doing in Barcelona.
How exciting.
Yeah, we could nip round and see them.
We could.
1 lap to go, folks. This is where it gets serious now. So,
Oh!
I don't believe what I'm seeing. Kingston, 1 lap from the end.
Seconds after a good luck message for them.
Yeah, Tanya, what did you do? Never mind. So, we've got St Peter and St Paul, Burle Marsh, Kensington, Deira International, Queen Mary's, last lap. Who's going to win it? And all I know is I'm getting messages in my ear that it's very, very close. So,
Oh, we're getting low
let's
fuel
go
now,
quiet.
so
There's low fuel
have they
warnings
done
coming
it
up.
so they'll cross the
St.
line before they
Peter's,
run out?
Kensington, Deira, St Peter's. And there's our winner.
Wait, we've got a winner!
There's our winner. It's David Herdman at Burle Marsh School.
Fantastic.
Can you believe it? Yeah, absolutely incredible. So it's a big well done to you all. 1.86 seconds. We thought it was close. So I'll read it down to you. There's St Peter's there. I'll read some of them down. St Peter and Paul Burle Marsh are winning. David Herdman. Dave Shattuck at Kensington High Prep. The other Girl Day School Trust representative there. Deira International. Well done, Dan. That's a brilliant effort first time round.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Alex Scott there at Queen Mary's, we know him, and Matt Hewitt at Guang Chao. I hope that was worth staying up half the night for there, Matt. Reeds International, Judy Brewster, another newcomer. Mike Sturrock at Shrewsbury there. Gemma Cannon from Alford. Alford was the smallest school taking part. And Bell Farm, Glen Eyre, St Patrick's, Tolbar, Presswood, Chalfont, and on it goes. So, it's a massive congratulations to you all.
What do they win?
Well,
I guess this.
the first thing, I don't know whether you can see that, maybe getting some reflection. I'll be putting that in your hand one day next week, David Herdman, without a doubt.
Oh, and we've got some prizes up on the screen as well.
And looks like we've got a bit more than that as well. I will tell you. The third place, so Dan has won a £25 John Lewis voucher, a certificate, a clock, a CD clock, a commemorative clock, and a Monaco cap. And we'll talk to you about the voucher later, Dan. I'm not quite sure whether John Lewis is a branch in Dubai, but we'll find that out. Dave Shattuck, second place, £50 John Lewis voucher, a certificate, a clock and a Monaco cap. And David Herdman, £100 John Lewis voucher, certificate, a bottle of champagne, a Monaco clock, a Monaco cap, and the pleasure of seeing me one day next week.
Fantastic.
So not bad, eh, for an afternoon's work?
That's not bad at all. I must admit, though, I'm getting a bit excited, and I don't really think I can wait much longer.
Well, why? We can go home now, surely.
No, I want to see another race. There's got to be another race to watch. I know that we're excited here at Paul Ricard, and I'm guessing that it's going to be pretty exciting back at Massive Motion HQ. What do you reckon? Why don't we take a quick look? Can we cut?
Flash over.
Oh, and then look at that! They've got all their what a party! If it wasn't so hot and sunny here, I'd almost wish we were there. Yeah. But I'd still probably rather be here.
That's right. I think so. I think our sea's going to be a bit warmer than their sea tonight.
I think so. So I think we should run the world final.
Should we do that, folks?
Let's do it.
What do you reckon? Yeah, up next.
So, here we are.
Here we are. Technology being what it is, I think we're now looking out the window here. They're on the grid, we're ready to go. And let's see who is going to become our 2018 Massive Motion champions. The grid. 27th place, Presswood School, Grenland Sholen Menon, St Martin's CE Aided, Coastal Middle, Orford CAV Primary, Kensington Prep, St John's CEP, Glen Eyre, Reed School. St Peter and St Paul's, our current world champions, as I said earlier, Chalfont St Giles and Kingston Primary. 15th place is Queen Mary's Grammar and Australind Senior High. St Patrick's, Shrewsbury High Prep and Watford Grammar. Queen Elizabeth's Academy and Butler's Court Combined School. Tolbar Academy, Bell Farm Primary, the King's School, British School of Guangzhou. We've got Turn Furlong there, Glasgow Academy, Deera International, and in pole position, Merchant Taylors in Liverpool.
Here we go.
A spread of about 14 seconds, but as we know, that means nothing. When those red lights are out, we're racing. Make as much noise as you like, kids. It's on. Here we go.
I'm pretty sure I can hear some of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. First up, Merchant Taylors, Deera International, having a really good day so far. Glasgow Academy, Turn Furlong Junior. And by the way, so you know, folks, those of you who are not into daily use of Cars Massive Motion, the S means it's a secondary school and the J means it's a junior school. And as you can see, we're all racing together and we'll present prizes 1, 2, 3, depending on where the top secondaries and the top junior finish, with the overall clearly going to the overall winner. So I hope you get the idea.
So looking out the window, I can see the
Yeah.
So, and we're getting some great reactions already from schools around the world.
Absolutely.
This is brilliant.
Whoever that was cheering nearly deafened me.
Brett Gaskell has messaged say, "Go Australand."
Yeah. Go Aussie go. They taught me that the last time I saw them. So we got Merchant Taylors still in the lead. Lots happening again on the first few laps while we sort out who's going to settle into the lead there. So Merchant Taylors, Turn Furlong Junior, Glasgow Academy, King's School, Deera, Tolbar, Watford Grammar, Bell Farm Primary. Bringing up the rear at the moment, St John's CE Aided, but this early in the race, that means absolutely nothing.
It's a long race as well, 67 laps.
This is going to be a long race.
This is going to test to see how well a car's been set up.
Yes, it really will. This is a tricky circuit, a really tricky circuit. And I think it's one where care definitely needs to be taken.
Let's hope it has been.
I hope so too.
So the weather's still dry.
Yeah.
Those clouds aren't rolling in.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Some of these pictures coming through, you're making so much noise, you're distorting our audio, and I can hear that in my ear. Absolutely incredible. Keep it going, folks. We've got Turn Furlong, Glasgow.
And another message from Christian saying, good luck, Glasgow Academy.
Yeah.
I bet there's a lot of schools cheering each other on here. It's so nice that pupils can watch it with each other.
Too right.
And experience the final.
Yeah, and I happen to know that Glasgow Academy pack up for their summer holidays tomorrow, so I would think there's an absolute riot going on there
I'll
at the
bet
moment.
so.
Yeah, I think if I was there, I would be having a riot anyway, one day before my summer holiday. So, Turn Furlong, Merchant Taylors, Glasgow, King's, Shrewsbury, British School of Guangzhou. There's a little bit of warning messages coming up here. Oh my word. Presswood Junior School has run out of fuel.
Oh, gutted.
Mrs. Green will be devastated, but hard luck. There's something obviously went wrong there. So that came as a surprise. Will be devastated, but hard luck. Yep. So Turn Furlong have just gone into the lead. I bet they're jumping up and down. Merchant Taylors, Glasgow Academy there, Guangzhou.
Miss Burton, very excited. The kids have worked so hard. And we know, to get to a world final, you've got to have worked hard.
Yeah. There is nobody in this final that will not have worked hard, that's for sure.
You're doing mathematics today against the best of the best.
Yeah. And look at all these people watching us,
yeah.
James. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, we're just settling in now. It's going to be a long while, this one. 7 laps, because there's a lot going on. We knew it was going to be a long race. Low fuel. Grensland showed a low fuel warning. I wonder if they're coming in for a pit stop or something.
I hope so.
Yeah, so do I, for their sake. Yeah. Let's just see. No, it wasn't. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No. That's Fiona Lamb there. I should think devastation. Or would it be devastation? They're over in Menon, as I said earlier. The hard luck. Keep cheering for somebody else.
But well done.
Yeah, brilliant effort. There's some low fuel warnings coming up here. Butler's Court going through there quietly. They have been past world champions. In fact, Butler's Court, I think, there as a primary school actually. Oh, no. Another Buckinghamshire school. Turn Furlong has run out of fuel.
We said that this was a tricky circuit.
Yeah, we really did. St Patrick's RCP has run out of fuel. I think possibly there's a pit stop due round about now. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just cut it a little bit too fine. Yeah, and Butler's Court are going through. Butler's Court, you know, were the only primary school ever to win the overall world title, the overall champions. That was in 2015.
More messages of support coming in as well. Reed School, best of luck, Alan and Ian.
Yeah, thank you, Alan and Ian from Reed School. Guangzhou, I just saw, there's losing all grip, and Queen Elizabeth is speeding into a bend. And let's just see who's left in this. So there's, Merchant Taylors, Glasgow Academy still going strong there. I can imagine all of those schools are jumping up and down at the moment. Okay, so Peter and St Paul had to let Tolbar through. That's very polite. They're next door neighbours.
The weather also has changed to occasional showers, so we may have some moisture on the track.
Yeah. And
some of our cars seem to be losing grip, which could be an indication.
Yeah, hadn't seen that coming. It was a really nice sunny day about half an hour ago. So 13 laps of the 67. We've only got 54 to go, but 54 brilliant laps. Guangzhou just crept into 4th place there. It's approaching 9:09 at night there. Chalfont St Giles losing all grip. Watford Grammar losing all grip. Kingston Primary going too fast.
And a message from BLT STEM. Good luck to all Buckinghamshire schools taking part.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
That is a nice one. It's good. We've got.
We love how interactive this is.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got people all around the world watching into this race. We've had messages from Malaysia, Australia, China.
We have
coming in. Absolutely brilliant. But let's just pick it up again. Tulbar Academy flashed past Butler's Court. They must be really, really flying for that to happen. Shrewsbury High Prep losing some stability going through there.
Oh, I'm seeing more low fuel lights.
Yeah, I think there's possibly. Did you think it might? It's always whenever I see that, I think I wonder if there's some pit stop strategies going on here. That you never ever know, and that's the exciting part of it. So. Shrewsbury High Prep approaching bends too fast. I don't like all this too fast thing. I think they're pushing it, but we shall see. What do I know about it? Kingston Primary there losing some stability. St Peter and St Paul's was overtaken. Somebody there. Is it? Whoa! There's another one. Bell Farm Primary. Oh, it's a rookie. That's a shame. Has run out of fuel. Hard luck, Bell Farm. Absolutely brilliant effort.
Absolutely well done.
Yeah, absolutely incredible.
Deera International. Best of luck to Krishna and Deep.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Thank you very much for that. And we now have still Merchant Taylors from Liverpool back in the lead. Glasgow Academy, obviously from Glasgow. Watford Grammar is in Hertfordshire. St John's CEP, London Borough of Barnet, not far from Wembley Stadium. And it's a King's School there in Worcester. Queen Elizabeth's Academy down in Devon. Queen Mary's Grammar is in Walsall.
And it looks like over the track there's drizzle now.
Yeah.
My least favourite kind of rain.
The weather, perhaps we won't get that swim tonight. The weather is really changing here rapidly.
You promised me an ice cream at the end, so I hope the weather does improve.
I really did. We're up in the mountains, it's high, so I suppose anything can happen.
A bit like this race.
A bit like this race, absolutely right. My heart's pounding. I don't know what yours is doing, but my heart is pounding.
It is. This is not good for stress levels.
No,
Glasgow Academy in the first.
It just got into lead there. I saw that. Karen Russell there will be jumping up and down, I'm sure. So Merchant Taylors, Glasgow Academy, Merchant Taylors, Watford Grammar, Queen Elizabeth, Shrewsbury in Shropshire. Queen Mary's Grammar, Walsall, as I say. Guangzhou in China, Reed School in Surrey. So Queen Mary's speeding away there. Tulbar Academy struggling to stay on the track.
And the rain is getting worse, not better.
Yeah, it's absolutely teeming down here.
This is not good.
Talk about 4 seasons in one day.
Radenna Butcher is sending a lovely good luck message to Kingston.
Yeah. Just passing the halfway mark. Things will start to speed up a little bit here now.
Yeah, this is where things are going to start to get exciting.
Yeah, things will be whizzing by. What have we got? Okay, so it's still Glasgow Academy. Watford Grammar moved into second place now. They're gradually moving up. Merchant Taylors, Queen Elizabeth's, Queen Mary's, Reed School, St John's CEP. So at the moment, our top primary school is St John's CEP and top secondary, Glasgow Academy.
How long will they hold on to those positions for?
I don't know. I do know that Billy Davidson will be jumping up and down like a spring-heeled jack, I think is the phrase. Whoa, dear, oh dear. Chalfont St Giles Junior has run out of fuel.
No.
Hard luck, kids.
Fuel is really the issue in this race.
Yep.
It really is.
Yep.
Barry Cotter is flying the flag for Australia. Are we going to have an Australian podium this year?
I really don't know.
But I guess in 27 laps we'll find out.
We certainly will.
We are whizzing through these laps now.
Yep.
We didn't want to speed the race up today. We wanted to do this at normal speed so that we could enjoy the race fully. Fiona Lamb, we sadly ran out of fuel but had fun doing it. Well done, Jamie. You'll be in charge of teaching this to the new students next year. Totally agree. Well done. Great effort.
Thanks, Fiona. I will be talking to you soon for sure. We're going to try and get a training course set up in Belgium at some point before the end of the year. Absolutely for certain. I need a holiday. And I love waffles.
Glasgow Academy holding on to that lead.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And we've still got St John's as our first primary.
Yep.
As we're in lap 48 now.
Yep.
Less than 20 laps to go.
I've just spotted Butler's Court coming up there. There's another junior school down there in 8th place. Oh no, Australind has just seen that.
Oh, and look at the...
Oh dear, that's Helen Nesbitt's team at Tolbar Academy run out of fuel. Hard luck, kids.
Glasgow Academy are really going for the flags. It was great to see that shot then.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Lap 52. Oh, into lap 53.
We
this
are
is 54. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
There is still everything to play for.
Yep. I've got goosebumps. I really have. I just think we're just only 12 laps away from finding out who's going to be our champions for a whole
And the
year.
weather is improving, which is great news for our racers, but even better news for my ice cream possibility.
Absolutely
Might even get a flake.
Yeah, too right.
Watford Grammar in second, Merchant Taylors, St John's, Reeds.
7 laps to go.
And now the weather's dry. Yeah. Perfect.
But look at this. Look at all the stability problems now. Yeah.
So close to the end.
Oh dear, Rebecca will be holding her head there. Hard luck, Kosal. Brilliant,
very well done.
Brilliant effort. Brilliant effort.
Lap 64. We are
3 laps to go.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Let's hope the weather stays dry.
Orford School going through. Smallest school in the whole competition. Oh dear, oh dear. Right at the end.
Fantastic effort. I bet the tension in some of these schools now is amazing.
Yeah, I hope they're not going abseiling in a minute.
Lap 66.
Yeah, 2 laps to go, so let's concentrate. It's Glasgow Academy in pole position there. Watford Grammar, Reed School, St John's CEP are the top junior.
Oh!
Whoa, whoa!
We have our new 2018 World Champions.
Glasgow.
Oh, and look, Race HQ is having a wonderful time. I do actually wish I was back there. Maybe we'll see them later.
Yeah, we'll try and get home tonight. I think this is just too good. Well, all I have to say is, Karen Russell and the team at Glasgow Academy, I think, were probably somewhere close to the ceiling of your building, a building at which I have been in. Well done you. Watford Grammar, Reed School there. St John's CEP, our junior, going to be champions. Merchant Taylors School, Julia at Merchant Taylors there. Queen Mary's Grammar, the King's School, Butler's Court, Queen Elizabeth's, Guangzhou, Australind. And you can work out for yourselves where you came in your race by following the S's and the J's. But just check me, James, because as far as I can see, I make it that let's do our junior champions first, because they're probably going crazy right at this moment, if my screen is anything to go by. So in 3rd place in the junior competition is going to be Shrewsbury. Is it going to be Shrewsbury? Have a little look.
I'd say so. Yep.
2,
yep.
3. Shrewsbury High Prep. That's going to be Mike Sturrock and his team there.
Well done.
2nd place, Paul Sutton at Butler's Court, I think.
Brilliant effort.
And our Junior World Champions 2018 is going to be Billy Davidson and Graham Gunn at St John's CEP School, London Borough of Barnet.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so well done you 3. 3rd place in the senior, if I get this right, this is not too difficult this year, is Reed School, Judy Brewster, well done. With your team, Reed School in Surrey, just south of London. Watford Grammar in Hertfordshire. And our senior champions, but possibly more even importantly, our overall world champions is Glasgow Academy.
Well done, Glasgow. We've cut across to Glasgow.
Oh yeah,
the
got
kids are absolutely thrilled. That was brilliant. Huge well done to them.
Yeah, well done all of you.
We said it was a very difficult race.
It was.
It's a race I would not have wanted to have to put a car into.
No, me neither.
And I think some of our casualties show what a difficult race it was.
I think, folks, it's very, very important for you to know that race was not easy. The racing at Paul Ricard circuit, as you might be able to see on Sunday when the real Formula One is there behind us. They're setting up in the pits behind us. You can perhaps just see over there. The race there on Sunday is going to be very, very tricky for the real teams to set up, and it was no different for ours.
And what a great tweet. I've just got to interrupt you, Brian. From Glasgow Academy. They're absolutely thrilled. They're already tweeting about their win.
Yeah.
What a great way to end their term.
Right. So, should we tell you what they've won? That might be an idea. So, let me just get my paperwork sorted out.
And we've got some prizes up on the screen as well for you
to
see.
There is our overall world champions. We'll come back to them in reverse order, I think. So that's just a sample of the bits and pieces. So we'll do the junior competition first. The third prize, you've won for each of the children. There's a commemorative certificate, a Massive Motion CD clock, a commemorative issue CD clock, £20 worth of iTunes vouchers for each of you. As a certificate for the school, and £200 worth of vouchers to be spent on STEM equipment, Rapid Electronics.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Second prize, it's the same, 4 certificates, Massive Motion clocks, but £25 worth of iTunes vouchers for the children, a certificate for the school, and £300 worth of STEM vouchers from Rapid Electronics. And for the junior school world champions, we've got 4 Cars Massive Motion, that shows my age. 4 Massive Motion caps, which are serious limited edition. Don't want to see them on eBay. Certificates, clocks, £30 worth of iTunes vouchers. Show them the cup again, James. You will have put this in your trophy, and for certain, I will be in your school also next week sometime, presenting you with that. A certificate and £500 worth of STEM vouchers.
Fantastic.
From Rapid Electronics. The secondary schools are pretty much the same. We don't have any difference between senior schools and junior schools in our competition. So its third prize will be a certificate, a clock, £20 worth of iTunes vouchers for the children, a certificate, £200 worth of STEM vouchers. That's going to go to, I think I've forgotten already, that was Reed School. Second prize is going to be certificates, clock, £25 worth of iTunes, and £300 worth of vouchers from Rapid Electronics. And for Glasgow Academy, you're going to get yourselves 2 certificates, 2 Massive Motion clocks, £30 worth of iTunes vouchers, the cup, of which there is obviously only 1 certificate, and £500 worth of STEM vouchers.
And there are those prizes on the screen again.
And there are those prizes on the screen. So I think, what do you reckon?
Well, I can see the blades on the helicopter starting to turn, so I guess it's time for us to go home now.
But I think before we go, we need to say a massive thank you to every one of you that's listening, watching, and taking part in this competition. At our end, it's been great, and I really am now going to go for that swim. So if you have a journey home, which you obviously will, have a safe journey. I seriously hope to be sat here again in 2019. We've already started, in fact. The summer fun race is only in 4 weeks' time, so have a go at that as well. That of course is not online, but it just remains for me and James to say cheerio, thank you so much, and goodbye.
Bye.